If you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was headed for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. Merry Christmas!
Hey, Stet. Thanks for inviting me to the Yule log. What happens at the Yule log?
Well, thanks, Nick. Well, this Yule log is an old celebration, a midwinter celebration, which has sort of been co-opted and turned into a type of Christmas event. And it all started here at Schafer State Park about 1954, when one of our neighbors, Melvin Trinkman, read about Yule log celebrations in a women's magazine and brought it down to my mom and said, hey, maybe this is something we could do here at Schafer State Park for the whole community, to bring them into the park and have sort of a community type celebration. So it's basically what we call a Yule log hunt for the kids. So on the day of the celebration, a log is hidden out in the woods somewhere in the park, and it's marked with a piece of holly berry so that the kids can tell that that is actually the log they're looking for. So people come to the celebration, and we ask that each family coming brings a plate of some special Christmas treat that they've prepared, cookies or cake or something like that. And Mom and Mrs. Trinkman would make a huge urn of special spiced tea. Now some people originally said, well, we weren't drinking that because it's spiced. I said, no, it's spiced tea. It's actually tea flavored with oranges and cinnamon and different things like that. So we had the cookies, we had the spiced tea, we'd always have a big fire, and the fire is actually kindled with part of the log from the previous year's Yule log hunt. So the kids would all go out into the woods looking for the Yule log, and it's sort of like a big hunt because you want to be the kid that finds the Yule log. And when it's found, this old Lake Erie foghorn would be blown, and that would be an indication for the kids scattered throughout the park to come to the point where the log was. At that point, the kids would put a rope on the log, and the kids would all pull it back down here to the hall. It was sort of a big event. And then the one who found the log was sort of the hero of the day, and you've got an axe right there, Nick, that we've been using since almost the beginning of the Yule log celebration. You'll notice there are names all over the handle, so each kid who found the log would have their name written onto the handle and the year that they found the log. And then we keep that so over the years. And over here is Art Fernia, who I believe was an attorney eventually in Montesano, and Ann Pickering, who now owns the Montesano Thriftway store. And so there's kids through all the different years have written on that. So it's pretty nice. The log will be cut in half by the kid who found the log. In recent years, we've changed that a little bit so all of the kids get a chance to whack on the log. Fortunately, nobody's hit a foot yet, so we've got a couple people making sure that doesn't happen. So half the log to be burned, half safe for the next year. So the only other thing other than hunt for the log, enjoy the cookies, drink the hot spiced tea, and stay warm by the fire, we would have music. And the first year we did that, or first couple of years we did that, we had a big pump organ upstairs in the warehouse that was up there. So the pump organ would be hauled down the stairs, put on a truck and brought down here where Dorothy Landis would play the carols and everybody would sing. Well, after a couple of years, we needed something easier to do, and at that point, Dr. Jim Moore of Montesino, who was the town doctor, we found out he actually played the accordion, and he loved to play the accordion. So Dr. Moore would play the accordion, and we'd all sing Christmas carols. Fossils revived this event about 10 years ago, I think, Trina, because we wanted an event that would bring people back into the park and get Schafer used a little bit more. At that point, Lynn decided, who was the handbell choir director, brought chimes out, and what we do now is everybody gets a different chime, it's a different note on the scale, and we sing Christmas carols, and so people are actually accompanying the Christmas carol by ringing chimes. So a lot of the fellows go, no, we're not gonna do that, we're not gonna sing, but she's rather persuasive, so everybody rings a chime and everybody sings now, we have a great time. We've really been lucky. Some years it's a beautiful day like today. Some years we've had snow, which has been kind of fun for the kids. Some years it's been pounding down rain, but we've done it every year until this year when, because of COVID, we weren't able to do it. So we appreciate you putting this event together, which is sort of a virtual event, just to remind people that we do have the Yule log celebration here. And we fully anticipate next year, the second Sunday in December, we'll be meeting again, and we'll have a great time. We'll have hot spiced tea, we'll have cookies, we'll have a Yule log hunt. The kids will be out having a great time. So thank you for doing this, Nick.
Yeah, hey, Stet, how would you have the people at home celebrate the Yule log this season with us?
Well, I think at home, we're hopefully posting this on YouTube so they can see it. But what we would like to do is this will be put onto our Facebook page. Trina takes care of our Facebook page. And what we would like to do is have everybody on the Facebook page put a comment about how they're doing their Yule log thing, or take a picture of their special decorations, or take a picture of the cakes or baked items that they made for Christmas, or some part of their special day that they're doing to celebrate the Christmas season. So if they'll all put that on as a comment, we'd really like it, and just keep the thing going. And we wish them all a Merry Christmas and hope that it continues on that way. So, thank you for putting this together.
Thank you, Stet.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
So a number of years ago, we decided to bring our bell choir out and play for the Christmas season. And then we acquired chimes, which are similar to bells, and we were able to incorporate that music with anybody that was there. They would get a sing-and ring book, and it's a book that's got the words to the music, no notes, and we would give them the notes they were supposed to play, and everybody would sing familiar carols, and whether they wanted to or not. They tried to back away, but pretty soon everybody got involved. So we've done that for quite a few years. And this year, we're going to have a new ranger who's gonna actually do some Christmas carols with another member of the Friends group who's gonna play guitar, I believe. So hopefully we'll be live next year. So I wanna ask Trina, who, a new tradition we started a few years ago was, we always have cookies and such, and we decided we'd have a gingerbread contest.
Yes, we're trying to get people to share their favorite holiday baking efforts, and we would encourage everybody this year to, if you make anything that you would like to share, post it on our Fossils Facebook page. We have done contests with the gingerbread houses, and we've had some really cool entries and some cakes, and I think that there'll be some photos of those later on. But baking is a part of the holiday traditions, and everybody enjoys doing it and they enjoy eating it, so we like to make that part of our tradition.
Yeah, so you can practice up for next year, because there will be a contest next year for sure.
Definitely.
Happy holidays.
So basically, that's a quick history of the Yule log tradition at the park. It's kind of low-key, it's to bring people together. It's one sort of a small, not over-the-top type of event you can do at Christmas. And we have kept some of the traditions alive. And I would say we've got
It's the most